Greetings everyone and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles, where in the last episode we began work on a central area for I guess our residential area perhaps, maybe not strictly residential, you understand, but it is a central area nonetheless. It's a giant tower and we're about to be attacked, hopefully from the correct direction. Come along there, Vikings, it is time for you to be slain by this wonderful defensive structure. Also at the top, I'm still not sure what I'm going to put up there, or how tall I'm going to make it, because I could just keep going, you see? It could just keep going into the very heavens. It's already piercing the clouds. Oh, that's glorious. Look at that. That is amazing. How far out can I go? Oh, I can make this stupidly tall. Oh, that's fantastic. I approve of stupidly tall towers. I really do. That'll do, I think, maybe. And we'll put, I don't know. Should I put any weapons up there? Seems a little bit silly, honestly. There seems a part of me that's like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we should do that. Because would it actually be able to hit anything? It would probably be able to start shooting at things like as soon as they appear on the map. But would it ever hit any of those things? And that's a big question. I'm not sure what the answer would be. Really? Do you have to go over there? Where I have like no defenses? You scoundrels. Both of you. Are we going to be able to kill that in time? I hope so. No, it smashed one of my clusters. Really? You wretch. I'm going to place down another one then. Once I've cleaned that up. No, not enough. Really? Why you gotta be so mean, Ogre? Why? My lord. Let's pop that one there, that one there. Hello. There's another. There were 3? Really? Wow. I don't think any of the Vikings actually made it past the 4th, though. Which is fantastic. Or maybe these ones will. Hidden in the shadow of the ogre. No. They've been outed. No. None of them made it. Fantastic defenses are fantastic. Welcome back, everyone, to Kingdoms and Castles. And to this glorious beast. Right. We've got some more things we can do down there. Or alternatively, we can start, or rather continue working on over here. And I think continuing over here would be a good idea. This would come out all the way and then meet up over there, and there finally we have a nice little connection there. And yeah, sure, we're going to do something along these lines. We'll have 4 there, but we're going to have a different sized towers just to be interesting. We'll make one side 6 tall. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely great. How's things going down here? Going reasonably well. We've got our defenses over there, which are good. We've got a fire. No, actually, that's the charcoal burner. Never mind. Crisis averted. It's not actually a fire. Good times. We've got no idle people. We've got a lot of beds still, but we're going to have to see how that goes. We'll pop that down there. I would not mind a fairly tall tower there, and then realistically, nothing is going to get on this side, but I'll put a ballista there anyway. There we go. Very unlikely it's ever going to see any use, but well. But that is where I'm going to leave it for now, because I'm going to have to wait for all of this work to be done. Oh my lord, so much work to do. I'll bring you back when there is something to report. And it looks like the dragons still haven't learned their lessons, but we are actually making a reasonable amount of progress. We've almost got our maximum civilians living in the kingdom at the moment, and I think it's time that we start focusing a little bit more on building this area out. At the moment, we're still, it's going to be a long time. Such a long time to get all of this done. Drat, really? Why are you running on the outside to get there? Why are you so dumb? Oh my lord, this is terrible. Are you actually going to be able to put those fires out in time? I think you might save the house, but I'm not sure if that road is going to be saved or not. It might be done for, I'm afraid. Oh, that house has gone up as well. Oh dear. You're just going to be chasing this fire around, aren't you? That is not ideal, I'll be honest with you. You might actually have it under control I think. Let's speed up time and just watch these heroic firefighters, these water bucket pitchers do their job. Well done, everyone. I'm very proud. That's going to be a little while yet, but this one is almost finished now. We're starting work on the Archer Tower, which is pretty cool. But I think it is definitely time that we place some things on here. We are battling with happiness a little bit. Whenever a plague or anything bad happens, that plummets because it's already working at a -15 because of churches being too full. So how about we build a church? I think that's a pretty bloody good idea. I'm thinking maybe having a church around there would be a good idea. If I can get it there. Since this would allow me to have 2 cottages over there perhaps, or maybe even a hospital. Ooh, a hospital up here would be nice. And then all of that could be residential over there. That being said, if I place it in the middle, if I place it more centralized, it's going to affect more people. Ah, yeah. You know what? Sure, let's plop that down right about there. We are then going to build out a road just along there, and we're also going to plop down a hospital right about there, I suppose. There we go. Now, what else could we fit in here? There's a couple of things. A terrible plague has swept. Yes, I know. It happens a lot with a population this large, and I suspect it's because our population is this large. Not that I want to cast the blame or anything, but it's almost certainly because of that. You know, obviously larger populations, more infections, larger groups of people congregating in the same spaces. Right. What are we going to pop down here is the question. There's a few things I can do. I can have a house there. I could have a little bit of a... yeah, I guess I'm going to. What we're going to do is we're going to have a cottage right there. And we're going to have a little roundabout here with some signs. Some good signage to let all the peasants know where they need to go. Also, that place will then get benefits from various things. There'll also be a well right there. In fact, could have a manor house over here. Because really what we need is we do need to increase our population quite drastically, actually. Let's pop down a manor right here. Which one's the front way in? There we go. We'll pop that one there. We could also pop another one there as well. We could have towers then moving alongside, protecting the man houses. I think that would be grand. That is a good start to this area, in my humble opinion, which is not so humble. Okay, it's time for us to increase the tax rate again. That is going to bump down happiness, unfortunately. But generally speaking, our happiness is actually so high, it really doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Maybe this was a bad example. But generally, our happiness is pretty high. 69 average now with taxation. It was 90 previously. Let's throw a festival. Go ahead. Get some happiness in here. Our gold is going up so fast. We'll be able to turn off taxes again fairly soon. We have got... Ooh, let's slow down time. We've got our hospital set up, though there's no one working there at the moment. And where are the Vikings going to be invading from exactly? 2 ogres... So far, they're going to be more. Are there more fleets? 3 ogres, sorry. There we are. And an awful lot of people. Now, where are you headed? Are you going to head straight over there? Because honestly, right now, you could kidnap a lot of people if you just cross the water. Because I have not yet built the defenses around there properly because it's taken so long to build anything right now. Which is a bit of a pain, I've got to be honest, but we'll see. Are you coming across? Yeah, some of them are wise. Some of them have gotten the message that it's safer to attack this relatively undefended area than to try and get past the Death Tower. That does make me a little bit sad because I've invested a lot of resources in the Death Tower. You know, I want to see it used, but oh, okay. We've got such high accuracy with the lower towers that honestly the Vikings have a hard time doing anything. Though they are managing to get in there. Have they done much damage? No, not too much. Are they kidnapping any of our people? They are probably going to get away with someone. I would be surprised if they get no one at all. Oh, drat, one of the ogres is coming this way as well. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Because there is nothing much I can do about that one. Other than just pray that it takes a long time for it to break what it wants to attack. What are you going to attack? You broke my well. You utter scallywag. There's just no reason for that. No reason at all. Please stop smashing my walls. That's really rude. You've managed to kidnap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people before we managed to take it down. Wow, that is very frustrating. I will be honest with you, super frustrating. Oh wow. Let's get all of these back and being built. However, for the most part, we got off reasonably lightly. Unfortunately, a fire took these locations. I wasn't best pleased, but what can you do? You know, it's fire. Also, I fixed it. You can stop being really upset about the double roundabout now. It's fixed. It's totally 100% fixed. And we actually get really close to no food. Desperately close to no food with this population. We did lose quite a few people, though. Let's have a look at happiness. 35 from the trauma of the recent Viking attack. Well, then let's throw a party. There we go. Throwing gold at the problem never fails. It's just like real life. If there's a problem, just throw gold at it. I don't mean spend money. I mean literally throw gold. Just hurl a bar of gold. Fixes any problem, I find. The interesting part here that I'm discovering is that we're actually waiting on wood pretty much exclusively. No one is waiting on stone right now. Oh, actually no, this one is waiting on a bit of stone, but I believe that's just because they finished a layer, so now this is the brand new layer, and that starts with a high stone requirement. But yeah, I'm feeling that, oh wow, 47 died of the plague. That is going to really upset the happiness in the kingdom. We need another festival. Let's get that going. Okay, we don't need any more taxes. We've got 400 gold. My lord, let's pop that down to nothing so that people start cheering up a bit. But I'm worrying about that because obviously down here it's showing this ridiculously large number of wood. But looking around, yeah, not seeing it. We've got a lot of, it looks like a lot of charcoal, but I've got a feeling that no, we don't actually. I don't think we actually have nearly as much wood as it's telling us we have. Is there a way to see how much is stored in these places? I mean, I've been building these things because I can't see how much I actually have or not, but that is definitely making managing a kingdom a pretty trying ordeal. So what I'm thinking I might do is upgrade to the next version fairly soon. I'll have a look, see if there's a new next version due out anytime in the coming days. And if so, I'll wait on that. But assuming there isn't, I may well actually just move up to the latest version fairly soon. Just so that I can actually play the game properly and see exactly how much I've got. It's remarkably difficult to play a management game where you're trying to manage resources that you don't know how many you have. It makes managing them pretty difficult. I will be honest. There we go. We've almost got this mana finished, I think. Come on. Oh, please. There's one. Are you coming to the mana? Ah, scallywag. Why? Well, I mean, I guess walls are important. But come on. Manor house. Oh, really? You're all teasing me now. Did 2 of you go into that manor house? It needs 20. Wow. Hooray! Manor complete. Oh, we're at our final level of the tower. Oh, this is going to be good. I want to see how large of an area effect our arrows have. Honestly, if I realized it was going to take it this tall, I would have made these towers a little bit taller so it didn't quite stand out. I probably still will. Once that's built, we'll probably add another like 4 or 5 levels, maybe. What just blew up? Really, game, you got to stop doing this. You got to stop just breaking stuff without warning me. Honestly, though, it was probably a fire, and if I'd just been observant, I would have seen what had happened. But now, I'm forced to just look around like this because I'm a derp. No. My bakery? Oh, you scoundrel. Not that I'm really using the bakers that much, I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm not really getting much use out of them. It's like I've got 2 here that, you know what? Instead, we're going to have a well right there just to add an extra bit of fire protection and then another house. It's because we don't need the bakers. The bakers don't work the way I'd hoped. We are building this out, though. We're going to have a tower, though. Maybe I should do something a little bit different over here. I'm thinking of a slightly different kind of tower design. And honestly, perhaps in the next next game I play, because I'm obviously going to play a couple of games of this. I love this game. It's actually really, really fun. It might seem super simple, but sometimes the most fun games have the simplest mechanics. Case in point, Tetris. Ridiculously fun. Ridiculously fun. In fact, criminally fun. I think there may be some black magic at work. But, nevertheless, super fun, super simple. Is this finished? Oh, it is. Okay. It is time for us to see how this works. How far? I can hit everything. Everything almost in my kingdom can be hit from this one gigantic tower. Oh, I wonder if I could take it up high enough that it could hit everything. See, a ballista on this would be silly because it's a one-shot, slow-firing thing that is super inaccurate. I'll never do any damage. Whereas at least the archers will shoot enough that they might. Should I take it up high enough that I can almost... Oh, damn it. You know I have to. I need to take it up higher so that I can actually hit everything on the island. Oh, that's going to be so good. I shall protect everyone from this dragon's perch. I wish we had like mage towers. Okay, yeah, that's straying into the fantasy. Not well. Hang on, we've got Vikings who bring ogres and dragons. I think we can have mage towers. I want a mages guild on top of my towers that shoot magic missile at the darkness. Damn it! It is all I want from this game now. And we've got an invasion. Oh wow, an invasion from this side. Really? That is interesting. Unless those ogres decide to land, and a dragon. Unless those ogres decide to land here, they may actually die before they find any landing, which would be quite funny. You know what though? I'm actually going to put ballistas out here. Pomp, pomp. Oh, there we go. Are the ogres going to make landfall here? I don't know. They might not even get there. At least that one might be dead before he makes landfall. Let's have... Oh, 26 peasants have been taken ill. That's unfortunate. No, you're setting fires. It's scoundrels. How did you manage to do it? Oh, I guess, you know, I didn't build walls. That's probably part of the reason. Though that one is already leaving. Everyone who was on that ship is dead. That's quite good. Oh, this sounds so bad when I say it like that. Are you being kidnapped or are you being allowed to put out the fires? Good, 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 good. You are putting out the fires. Wow, this sucks for you guys. I gotta be honest. This is not a nice sale, despite everything. Oh no, you did manage to kidnap. Wow, you got loads of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think they made off with 5 of our peasants. This one made off with 1, 2, 3 of our peasants and set our church on fire. Oh, that's what they did to cover their retreat. Clever. You set the church on fire, then made off with peasants while everyone was running around in a panicked state. However, the ogres did not manage to do a single thing. They all died long before they achieved anything. What just broke? It was a road. That's fine. We'll replace the road. That isn't a problem. Actually surprised the Vikings are making off with as many people as they are, though. That does surprise me. This poor... How do these ships even know what to do? I would like it if I could kill the ships. I'll be honest. That would make me fairly happy. But over here, yeah, we're going to have outside towers. Probably only 2 tall, maybe ballistas on those, and then a 4 tall tower with an archer tower on top. And I think that would actually be pretty cool. We've got a lot of beds right now, and there's a lot of idle people, which is fantastic for me. I mean, I'd like to activate taverns, but issue with taverns. What? Why? Why did you do that? Other than to be a spiteful git. Why? Stupid autopiloting ships. Okay, I've activated another one of our wood choppers at this point, and they're helping out a fair bit. We've lost, my lord, 2 cottages over here, it looks like. I was wondering where those explosions happened from, or rather the sounds of collapsing buildings. Excuse me. We've replaced those with 2. Actually, you know what? No, they shouldn't be huts. There should be another cottage. Damn, wasted wood. Let me place a cottage down right about there. There we go. That's a lot better. Now, as you can see, we get a little bit of hunger. It's easily forgotten, though. The churches are still too crowded. However, I have noticed I can do this. I can tithe 10 gold. How's that work? The church, thank you for your donation. How does that help? Does that help? Does that do anything? Tithe 10 gold there. Does it help at all? Can I give you loads of gold? It doesn't seem to do anything. Interesting. Maybe it makes that church much more attractive to the Vikings, though. That would be a kind of neat mechanic. The super tower is almost built, which means we can start work on some of the other ones. So let's get to work on those. 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll build the towers first, because then we'll build the backup towers behind them, and then finally we'll build the roads around that as well. But we'll probably build out from this side so that everyone can actually get where they're going. Okay, that is now finished. Oh my lord. Let us see where this can reach to. It can reach practically the entire island. If I give it another 2 or 3 levels, it will literally be able to shoot at everything. Even the ships that have just docked. Do we need to? No. Are we going to? Yes. Absolutely. Pop 1, 2, maybe 3. We'll err on the side of caution. And once we've finished building that, that is going to be the last thing that we do in this episode. That charcoal maker, yeah, we're going to let you be gone for now. I don't even know how much charcoal I've got. I'm going to place a storage hut there instead. Things are breaking all over the place, which is kind of frustrating. But there we go. Let's get some festivities on the go. All of our places are well manned. We're over 500. Oh, that's quite nice. You know what? This may be a good place to wrap up this first kingdom then. With 500 people living in it, I think it's a good place to round it off, honestly. But do let me know in the comments what your opinion is on whether I should just continue with this kingdom or start afresh with the bug fixes that will mean that I'll actually be able to see the correct amounts that we've got. And perhaps if there is a new version coming out reasonably soon, I'll wait on that first. Let's go ahead and build this up. We want another 2 there. And build these up all along here. 2, 3, 4. Now I know this sucks for you because you're gonna have to walk outside. I did say I wasn't gonna do this, then I changed my mind because I'm a bit cruel, really. There we are, and there we go. So that'll finish all of that off. Let's go and see these Vikings, shall we? Right, large Viking wave, 4 ogres this time. Okay. I'm still fairly certain that we're going to easily handle it. Wow, they've already finished that? My lord. Let's see, can this reach everywhere now? Is this everywhere on the island? Yeah, easily. Very well. Let's get it built. Oh, this is grand. This is going to be the best sniper shots ever. It's going to take a while to build it up, though, but you never know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with this little walled-in district here with a hospital, a tavern, a church, lots of housing. That's pretty cool. You're going to be a bit of a pest, though, aren't you? Unless you actually make landfall over there and then don't decide to attack over here. Because, I mean, you can't easily get through. You're going to have to go around. And while going around, you're going to be under attack constantly, which might be dissuading you from even trying in this direction. Honestly, that's pretty cool. Let's speed up time just a tad, though. Yeah, the ogre's going that way. That will be a potch, a real potch to deal with. Can you get through here while it's being built? Or can you just destroy it? You can just destroy it. Yes, and because it's on a pier, I'm fairly certain that anything built on a pier insta-dies when attacked. So that kind of sucks. And by kinda, I mean really sucks. Oh well. Let's get that rebuilt though. We did manage to take out the ogre without it doing much damage. It took out one thing. Okay, these ogres, you going to go down fairly quickly? Yes, more than likely. 131 presents taken by the plague. Really, guys, I'm going to have to put some sort of ban on you all congregating in public spaces. You clearly don't have very good personal hygiene practices, and it's just leading to infection. Did you actually manage to kidnap anyone? No, you just didn't. I think these ones just had a look at our game and were like, nah, I choose life. Well done. It takes a brave Viking to choose not to fight. But I think we are about ready. Though, it does occur to me, if there's a fire at the top of this tower, how are we going to put it out? Because I've never seen the water carriers climb up a tower. Are they just going to be throwing the water from the bottom all the way up to the top? Because that would be pretty impressive, honestly, at that point. Or are they going to have to run all the way up the tower? Are we going to have like a conga line of peasants just passing the buckets all the way up the spiral staircase to the very top? That would be glorious. I wish that were the case. Like in Stronghold, where you hover over a turret and you can see inside where all the stairs are and how the footmen are fighting inside. That would be amazing in this. You can see the little peasants running up the stairs with their buckets full of water. That would make me so happy. So ridiculously happy. And here come the Vikings. And I imagine our tower is already beginning to fire. Yes, look at that. Oh, that is amazing. You can't even see the tower. It is that far away. It's just some sort of haze in the distance. Very, very nice. Very aesthetically pleasing haze in the distance. Kind of sort of thing you'd see in the last station. But here we are. The ogres are being sniped from up on high. I also increased this a little bit. And I actually noticed that there were a few things you could do with the gatehouses. You could even build on top of them. I may have a look into that in the future. We've also finished all of this. And the for sciencing definitely was completed. They do just build naturally. You don't need to have direct access to one of the sides. They can build them diagonally, so that's fine. Oh, this is amazing. You are all going to be dead long before you can do any real damage. Though you could actually, I mean, if you could make landfall, you could do damage, but you'd have to wade across first. The problem is they can't make landfall against a wall or a tower, so they're not going to be able to do anything. Simply put, they can't get out to smash the tower. If they could smash it from the water and would take it out without any trouble at all. One hit would sink the entire thing. So I'm very glad that they're unable to do so. And that one has already been killed. Well, I think that this is a good place to wrap up this episode and possibly the series. Do let me know in the comments down below what your preference would be. Would you like to see this kingdom fleshed out, or would you like to see us move on to the next update and a new kingdom sooner rather than later? Again, it all depends on whether there's a new version due to come out anytime soon. Really, you just fled. Again, they were like, nah, it's all right. I took an arrow to the knee. Well done. I am increasingly impressed by how smart some of you are. But that is going to be it from me here. So as I was saying, do let me know in the comments if you would, if you have an opinion one way or the other. And again, when it comes to the new version, if there is going to be a new version coming out soon, I'll hold off until then rather than start a new kingdom and then within a day or two already be behind. But that is going to be it from this episode. So thank you very much for joining. I do hope you enjoyed, and remember to leave a like if you liked, a sub if you haven't, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.